Today we're out hiking a local woodland comprised of granite outcroppings covered fairly densely in forest. It is rainy and overcast. So as we go, the light is going to prove to be an issue with any composition that is not completely under the canopy of the forest. So whatever we find that looks cool, and if we cannot get a picture of it, we'll just put that in the memory banks and save it for another day. So let's go for a walk in the rain. This little tree here is one of my favorite subjects on this hill. So here's a quick view from the top of the hill, just looking out across the landscape. So as we were working our way through the woods, I stumbled on this little gem. This is super interesting. I believe the root is right here, and it goes up, over. It's got a couple of rocks intertwined in it. And the main stem comes back down here, and then all these branches are just which way is up. I'm going to grab my camera. I think I'm going to put the wide angle lens on and stay really tight to this, because we've got a lot of bright sky in the background. So I think I can stay tight to it. And just use all those curvy branches as leading lines, just everything taking me down into the center of that image near that rock. I did attempt to photograph it, however, the image is so dynamic. It's very backlit. You get a lot of the sky, and there's an opening back there, so everything is very bright, and then the front of the tree that you're trying to actually photograph is deep in shadow. We're going to remember this one, especially because all the leaves and plant life around here are going to be turning color here in the next few weeks, so that could add a whole nother dimension to this image. As I'm wandering around out here, I came across this old dead cedar that had been growing up out of the rocks. Looking at this tree, I love the shape of the tree and the branches, and it's just this very organic feel to it. It's all twisted and gnarly. There's moss growing on the limbs. Most of the bark is gone, so if you look close enough, you can see the striations in the wood. I enjoy the contrast of the two subjects of the soft, curvy feel of the tree and the hard granite stone. So as I worked to this area, I actually found another spot to photograph the tree from. It's basically in the same direction. However, it's from probably 60 feet further away and up on top of another granite ledge. So here are those two images. Quick little hack of mine. I'm usually out with a baseball cap, and right now it's raining. So I don't have my lens hood with me. Usually when I do this I'm wearing a rain jacket, so I got my head covered with that anyway. So I take my baseball cap and I set it across the lens and just use the brim to cover the lens. But when it's just a nice straight down rain like this, it'll keep your lens dry. You're not wiping it off constantly. Yeah, it looks pretty good. You can see in there, the lens is dry as can be. The rain has picked up. It's gotten a little bit hazy. I think it's time to go home for the day and get dry.